Hi everyone, this is Alan Franz and it's Tuesday. That means it's time for Tuesday's tips and tricks for PowerPoint. So what I want to do today is show you a couple of features that PowerPoint provides to create a really cool presentation. So without further ado, I'm going to get started and I'm going to import a new photo album, which just allows you to insert photos off your computer into a PowerPoint presentation, and it just automatically generates that presentation for the photos. So here we are. This is the solar system, all the planets in the solar system plus the sun. And then I'm going to go back to the Insert tab. Everything that we're going to do today is on the Insert ribbon. And so I'm going to label each of these. The sun. All right, we're going to take the defaults on everything and copy here and paste on the next one. I'm going to move this over to the left side now, and I'm going to F2 and rename it. This is Mercury. Okay, and copy, Control C, Control V, and F2 to rename Venus. Control V to paste, F2 to rename Earth, Moon, Mars. And last but not least, and it is least actually, not even sure if this should belong here, but we have a good picture of it, so we're going to include it. Alright, so here is our slide deck for the solar system. Now what we're going to do is go back to the Insert ribbon, and we're going to do this zoom slide. We're going to do the summary zoom and select all of our slides because that's what we want to do. And it's going to create a summary of all of the slides, and what we can do, this allows us to do, is just jump to the slide that we're interested in, and it will jump back out into the summary zone. However, we don't want it formatted like this, and that's really the twist on our tip today, is we can reformat this however we want. So I'm going to first of all, I'm going to remove these box lines around each one of these planets and the sun. So I'm going to hit the Control A and select everything, and then format the image. Go over here to the fill and line and create check no line, because that will get rid of all the boxes around our planets. And then we'll add a label up here. Control E to center it. Alright, now we're going to resize some of these because we want to put them in order from left to right, but we're not going to have a lot of room to do that. So we're going to zoom out, and I'm going to stretch this canvas out, and then we're going to make the sun large, and then everything else kind of small. So actually, let's see if there is a faster way to zoom all of these, which there is. Alright, and that one's Mercury. Okay, so Mercury, we just put right there. Venus, the Earth, the Moon is even bigger than the Earth, which we'll fix. No problem. And then Jupiter, we're going to have to make that bigger, aren't we? And Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto we can make really small and put down here in the corner. Okay. Alright, now let's just adjust the size of our gas giants a little bit. Okay, very good. And then Mars and the Moon really aren't that big in relation to Earth. But we'll make it big enough so that you can click on it. So that's the important part, right? So there we are. There is our summary zoom slide, and it kind of gives you an idea what our solar system would look like. Well, Jupiter should be up here, but we're running out of room on the slide, so unless I made these so small that you could barely click them. But anyways, you get the idea. You can just go ahead and click on anything that you're interested in, and it zooms right into that section of your slide deck. So that is the first part of this tip that we're going to do today. The second part will be next week. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please tune in next week for the second part of the tip. Thanks so much. Have a great day.